Everybody. I'm here with Wolfie and Volcanic will be joining us here soon. And
He
welcome
was
to the discussion table.
the hot nude broadcast
Definitely.
station.
Definitely.
Yeah, definitely a hot new broadcast station.
Oh yeah. Look, there's one true reason why I'm doing this, and that is because Wolfie did a furry survival yesterday on her channel, and someone made a comment that is just not right.
Yeah, and I have the screenshot to that comment, which
Yes.
Nick
Welcome
will
to the
probably
two people instantly watching the video. I cannot edit that in later, so
Oh.
it was pretty much just a person telling her to commit suicide, and that's not right.
Yeah.
Welcome to the stream, by the way.
Out of those viewers.
I have two people instantly watching me, so. So, I'm here. So here we're talking about the positive sides and of course the negative sides of well,
Furries.
furries. I don't know if I can call it a pop culture. It's definitely a culture, I think.
The furry culture.
I don't fucking know, okay? So, the people's opinion is, of course, very hateful towards furries. And I personally think it is mainly because nobody really understands it. What's so fun about it?
That's probably the main reason.
Yeah. People just don't understand why it's... People like getting into suits or dressing up like that.
Yeah, people might find it weird that we want to do that, but find it weird all you want, just don't hate on it, really.
There's no point of really hating on it.
Sure. Yeah.
Has no life and only said that to distract himself
Like,
from the
It's not gonna get you anywhere.
That is, yeah, that I can say that is true.
If anything, it's just going to make people's image on you go lower.
And people look at... I always think furries are mainly gay for some reason. Well,
most of them are, that's why. Like, I want to say 77% of the entire record is gay.
Wolfie, can you... I need to be able to see gay.
Well, just because 77% of it is gay.
Well, still,
everybody's
so what's the point? It's even if they're gay, what's the point about it? There's nothing wrong with being gay, in my opinion. That will be a video for another. That will be a stream for another discussion table about gay people, I guess. But there's no problem with that, I think, with people being gay and shit like that. So.
Malamy.
Well, what is the main thing that you guys think people hate about furries?
It's the fact that they are different and showing who they really are.
Well, everyone has their own way of expressing themselves, and that is the way furries express themselves.
They're no problem being weasel.
Exactly. There's no problem with them. Yeah, exactly. There's no problem with being yourself. So,
some people
Raise your
they find it inspiring how we're able to like wear suits out in public.
It technically is very inspiring.
And like expressing yourself in public, like letting everybody know, hey, I like to do this.
Yeah, but that's not the only thing why I think it's very inspiring. Just how you told us how warm it can get in one of those suits.
Oh yeah, it gets really hot.
It gets hot.
Exactly. It gets really fucking hot in those suits.
5 minutes.
I think of it
for like 5 minutes.
I think of a normal person. I think of a normal person were to wear one of those suits. They would not last. They would not last that long, and they'd last probably about 15 minutes max.
Especially in the furry conventions, and you have to be in those suits all day.
Oh my god.
There are literal rooms designed for taking breaks.
Yeah.
No, not right now, Happy. Not now. Now. Wait,
Papa's doing an interview, Happy.
Get on the lap, come on.
Oh.
Come on. There you go. There
Nick has a soft spot for dogs.
Yes. Hi. Hi.
You know.
Hi, Happy boy. Say hi to say hi to the chat. Oh fuck.
Hi, Happy. Yeah, you pretty boy.
So, yeah, it's pretty. You're just trying to be yourself. You're trying to trying to express yourself in. I think that way.
Now
am I right?
I will say, in some parts of the fandom, people will use it for like
attention,
sexual stuff.
Yeah, that there's always a bad side to
fandom. Most people that go into that kind of stuff, they are ashamed to admit it outside to other
their
people.
Persona. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, nobody wants to talk about that kind of stuff, just like randomly.
Especially in the day of ages now, because people will be like how people slammed on that one person slammed on my video, telling me to,
pretty much kill yourself. Yeah.
No, Nick, that was a design.
Yeah, but again, if someone is sitting in that chair, I cannot look at them.
Oh yeah. Sad puppy. Though, like, yeah, and let's just generally talk about, it's not right to tell people to commit suicide.
Look, you're just being human, you're just trying to do something you enjoy. And what's wrong with people doing something they enjoy doing, you know?
Like, look, if you enjoy... Sorry, go on, Gabe.
Told Wolfie to off herself. Even that guy, he's got stuff that he likes to do. What if somebody made fun of him for doing something that he likes to do, that he enjoys?
Yeah.
Well, something that really made my stomach turn. Is what it did. It made my stomach turn a lot.
Suicide is not a joke. It's simply not a joke. You cannot joke around it. Even if you just meant it as a joke, it's not something you can joke about. It's a serious issue. Yeah. That's
people suffer from it. Families do.
Yeah.
You know, it's not something you can joke about.
Or just wish on top of someone, or tell someone to commit suicide. It's just not cool.
Yeah, people joke about it and stuff, but it's really nothing to joke about. Like, can I just say this?
Yeah.
People might say we're just kids and we don't know why, like, why we shouldn't, we don't know why.
Let me grab my live stream chat on here, cause
You know, Wolfie, you sounded like that one kid that was trying to explain it.
Okay, here.
No, pretty much. The reason why, like, what I think is, adults and stuff say, oh, you don't know about suicide, you shouldn't talk about it even on stream since you don't know it. Yeah, we know about it. It's a really serious thing. We know about it. Don't act like we don't know about it. Like, I know people who've tried, and it's not fun. You shouldn't do that at all.
For the people that are joining now randomly in the middle of the stream and they're just hearing you talk about that now, they have no context. They're just talking about, oh, okay, so furries is being bad. No. Just go back in the stream to get more context to that. But Racer said people hate cause you found something that makes you happy and they want that but can't get it, so
in an interview
they attacked others for that feeling.
They're attacking us for the clout.
Pretty much, because they feel bad about themselves. That I feel like, honestly, I'm I'm a hippie.
Yeah.
I'm a hippie furry.
Honestly, back on the subject of offing people, like people telling you to off yourself. My cousin Catherine, she has actually cut her wrists multiple times before.
Yeah.
And she's told me this. She's been in multiple states of depression that have been really bad. She's living her life to the best ability that she can currently, because she can't live very well.
Yeah.
She has not had an easy life every time. Every time she's had to do something, it's been hard. She's on Social Security disability, and she's in her 20s. She's only making like $700 a month.
You can live off it, but it's not a lot.
No, you can't live off of 700 a month.
Oh, and in Holland you can.
Yeah, but prices are different in Holland, Nick. You gotta realize.
I know.
Yeah, where I live, 700.
Both of us.
Out of all of that, you might have $20 after paying your bills.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the bills over there are probably higher.
They definitely are.
Yeah. Well, I'm surprised that in Holland they're not actually that high, even though Holland can barely sustain power, and they have to continuously buy power to even...
I mean, there is one place she could go to, like, support herself. There are these apartments that you can live into that the rent is decided on how much income you make. So if you don't make much, you won't have high rent and stuff like
All
that.
the furries unit.
Which might be an option for you, Nick, by the way.
And Mr. Cat said all the first unite. I think he meant to unite.
Yeah, and we honestly, as furries ourselves, well, Nick isn't furry, obviously.
I'm not a furry. I have nothing against furries. Of course, if I had something against furries, then I wouldn't have furry friends.
You probably wouldn't be doing this interview.
Yeah, exactly.
I've been friends with Nick for 5 years now, and like he's been there to support me, because I remember this one friend of ours, which she's changed a lot. Alright, hold on. Well, she's changed a lot, and he used to call me a furry a lot, and that kind of put me down, because I knew I was, and she kind of hated them, so I just...
Yeah, pretty
But
much.
now, he's got me through that, and now I'm actually, since I met Gabe, I'm actually coming out. I'm like, yeah, I'm a furry. Deal with it.
Or you like it, or you don't like it. It's simple.
Anyway, I gotta go eat dinner with family, so continue the interview, but do not end it without me, so
I won't. Then I'll just continue talking to Gabe.
I've definitely had one person that says, "Oh, you're a furry, that's fucking disgusting. What's wrong with you?" and not shit like that. But I've only had one person say that. I haven't gotten any hate otherwise. Mainly because I was friends with them before and they know how I act and shit. So they still enjoy me as an actual friend and treat me like a person. So, except for that one guy, it's been nice for me, at least.
Yeah.
Easy though.
Of course, every community has its ups and downs. So, what would you say the biggest problem is with furry community?
The biggest problem?
Yeah.
I'm not exactly sure about this one. The biggest problem is probably the hate, if I'm gonna be honest. There are freaking people that hate him so much that specifically go to a convention. They spend like $800 to go to a convention
And just to
mess with them. Just to mess with all the furries and bring them down, even though 99.9 going on, like continuing endlessly with nines, percent of people that actually have that happen don't care because they're there to have fun. They're there to have a fun weekend or a fun week, depending on which one they went to.
Yeah.
But there are literally people that specifically go there just to ruin the experience for other people.
There will always be
I
people
don't
like that.
think
That doesn't surprise me, but it's 2020. We already had the whole thing with racism, like George Floyd. People got up, took a stand, and said, This is just this cannot happen," and something like this cannot. It's not happen anymore. And a lot of people stood behind it. But just as how I don't know how to word this properly, but black people are humans, furries are too. They're wearing suits, yeah, but they are still people.
Yeah.
To treat them differently than yourself is just wrong. What if people treated you? What if people treated them like sad pieces of shit, just because of because they have some quirk that other people just don't like.
What if everybody pointed out that one negative thing about you in your entire life? Throughout the entire thing, somebody pointed, well, everybody around you notices you and points out that one thing that's bad about you. I'm not saying the fandom is bad, I fucking love it. I've been in it for 5 years.
The fandom is definitely not bad. It's not a bad fandom. Every fandom has its flaws. Every fandom has its flaws. Every fandom has its issues. That's as expected. Big people, there are also always those people that just ruin it, kind of.
Yeah, and so, with all this stuff, if somebody just pointed out a normal person trying to live a normal life, but
yeah,
they were like, they had one bad thing against them, like, let's say they were a bully. Even when they are like in their 30s, imagine still getting picked on and bullied for being a bully when you were like a kid and shit. That's basically what this is.
It's just bullying. This pretty much is bullying someone just because they are different than you. Yeah.
Also, if you don't on YouTube, here's a tip of you. If you don't like anything furry related on YouTube,
then why look it up?
Don't click on the video.
Exactly.
Don't click on the video. Just say not interested and it won't pop up again. Ever. But since that guy clicked on her video and it had furry in the title, he's going to get a whole shit ton more recommended videos. From like, let's say, Majira Strawberry, Picari Roo, Kiwi Fox, Pineapple Fox, Zusha Wolf.
I don't know all these people.
All of these, yeah, all of these popular furries are just going to appear in their recommended, just because they clicked on that one thing. And then they're gonna like comment on the video that they see, and then that's just going to lead to more. Like they're gonna say something like, "Why did this shit appear in my recommended?" Well, it's your own fault in the first place, you dumbass.
Yeah.
So I don't really get it.
That also reminds me of, like, there was a YouTuber that was faking like a whole kidnapping situation on YouTube somewhere. I'll explain later. But there was a whole...
Why stands here?
Don't question it. But there was a whole channel that just... it was not fully focused on it. It was just that one series they did. But they were pretty much acting that one of their friends got kidnapped, and the videos, of course, obviously got a ton of hate because it was faked, and they played it off like it was real.
I know what you're...
Yeah.
Also, didn't in that video, or I'm thinking of another video, in that video, didn't they, pretend to shoot that friend?
No, like, there was, like, they acted like they tormented the whole guy, like, they cut off their genitalia, But the fun fact was the whole thing about that, how much hate it got. They didn't care. They kept making those videos simply because they kept getting the views. They kept getting. The more you watch it, the more views you're pretty much getting from it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you hate it,
video,
if you hate it, don't watch it. Because you're just pretty much helping someone out. If you hate that content.
Yeah, if you hate their content and you watch, like, let's say, if you click on a stream just to comment, you hate this person for that thing, well, not only is that thing going to appear more in your recommended, you're also going to be giving them money just by giving them a view.
Yeah, pretty much. So if they truly hate furries, then why watch the content? Or why even click on the video? Why be bothered to even do something with it? It's fine if you don't dislike furries, but doing what you do, like what happened with Wolfie, what's the point?
Going out of your way to ruin somebody's experience, and for no reason, and just to make your recommended or anything, like, if you don't like something, don't click on it. We've already established this, but why go out of your way to make somebody else's day worse? Just feel better about yourself.
That was in the morning when I received that comment.
Yeah.
I actually.
You can also call them that. Like if you're just doing, you just go watch videos and comment on them. You can also call them they just want to do it for the attention.
Like this, his name was Taze Ratnell. Taze Ratnell, and he said, "Consider suicide, effing fur fag." That's his direct words.
Maybe consider it yourself.
Most people now just ignore them. No. And when you ignore them enough, they literally just go away.
Steer off.
They go away pissed off that you didn't pay attention to them.
But if they continue on doing it, so...
Yeah, they'll continue on doing it, but if you ignore them, they aren't going to frickin'... They're just gonna get annoyed with you and just leave.
It definitely works, but for me, when I went to school, I got bullied, and I always got called fat pig just because I'm heavy built.
So? I'm chunky.
But I had to ignore it for so long before they finally decided to stop. So it doesn't matter. It might take years till they stop, but in the end, they will stop because they don't see a point of continuing that if you don't respond to it.
Even in my school, now I'm not going to say what school I go to, but
of course,
in my
yeah.
In my school, sorry, dogs. They
bully you.
They told me to get out of the school because I was a furry. Some kids did, and he said, "F all furries," and I was like. And one of my friends was about to punch the dude because she was like, "That's not right. He shouldn't be saying that to you."
Understandable. It is not right. Everybody has their flaws. That's in everything. Everybody know that. That's humans. Nobody is perfect.
Yeah.
And not that I'm not saying that being a furry is a flaw, but
yeah.
But what if someone were to just walk around and just instantly mentions your flaw and just kept pushing on that?
You pretty much got depressed over it or something like that. It's nothing to mess with. It isn't.
Oh.
Like, some of us men have fought with depression before.
We all have. I think everyone has at one point in their lives.
Yeah. And if you haven't, stay on that path that you haven't done that yet. Or gone through that. And if you have, just know things get better.
Things do get better eventually. Sometimes it takes a lot of effort, and it will be rough, it will be hard. I know how you don't know my fucking living situation, so.
I do.
Yeah, you do, but my subscribers don't.
It's because me and Nick talk about it all the time, and
Yeah,
because we've trust each other for
5 years.
a long
pretty much.
time. Yeah.
Oh.
Gabe's just confuzzled.
Yeah.
And I've had Chloe for 5 years. Hi, Chloe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But back to the topic of furries.
Sorry. Chloe is my furry mascot right now, so.
What is there left to say about them? It's nothing wrong. It's people. It's just
People being themselves.
Yeah.
Gay, straight, lesbian, bi, trans, like anyone that's in the furry fandom, pretty much we're all family. You can't break us apart because you like, oh, screw furries. Like
Well,
just today, me and Gabe shared me this video, and it was this guy being a protogen, which is a type of furry on Omegle.
yeah.
And
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I remember that. There was some
people
kid
pulled
that was
guns on
pointing.
him.
Yeah, there was literally a kid that was pointing guns at the camera.
And saying,
Specifically
I'm going to
hunting for furries.
And that was just.
Why would you do something like that? That's sickening.
No, we could just mark it off as the stupidity of like a really
child.
young kid because, if I'm gonna be honest, he was like
10.
He was a young kid.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's not threatening. A young kid with a gun.
Wait, why the fuck does a kid even have a gun? That's a better question.
That
I'm
is
gonna ask.
true.
Airsoft.
It was an airsoft, yeah,
airsoft.
or a Nerf gun.
Oh, okay. But
I could just
just like
imagine with a Nerf gun.
the reason this is, I'm not racist or anything, but I do fear, in a sense, black people because of the rumors I've heard about them.
Yeah, but you're actually friends with some black people as well.
Yeah, of course.
Yep. Like my friend James.
Yeah.
And Sam.
Sam.
Shout out to you, Sam.
But there is definitely a moment when I walk through town. I don't want to be scared of them, because they're still human beings like me and other people around. But I do have a tendency to just walk in a big circle around them, just of what the rumors. And that should also not. That shouldn't be right.
I'm not scared of them, but again, with all the riots happening all around here, it's like, you kind of have to be careful of who you run into.
Yeah. Well, of course I'm not scared of every black person.
No.
I respect black people for who they are, and I don't have a problem with them.
They're
but
awesome.
Just because of the rumors
At
I
least
hear.
most of them are.
Yeah, most of them are fine. Of course, everybody has they have the bad apples. But the rumors just don't help, and people shouldn't be spreading rumors about people. Like, there's probably rumors going around about furries that I don't know.
On TikTok, there's that, which I don't watch it, but my mom does. There's actually a battle going on between gamers and furries.
Oh,
and
it's been going on for years.
Yeah.
It's nearly ended now, because most of the people don't care anymore.
But the thing is, for me, it's like, why not just have both? Like, me and Gabe are gamers and furries.
Like, what's the point of really arguing about it?
There's no point in arguing about it at all.
Oh, it's just like how male gamers say female gamers cannot game.
Being sexist.
Being sexist, pretty much, yeah.
Even though that a top tier Rainbow Six player is a woman named Ammunition.
Yeah, it's kind of like that, I'm assuming. But who knows so far? Do any of you really know what is the worst rumor that has been spread around about furries so far?
That they only use the fursuits for like sex and stuff.
No.
Yeah, it's the sex part about it. That's probably the worst part, other than the hate.
Yeah.
There are so much videos about furries that it's not only that. It's obvious. It's just can just be that.
Me and Gabe actually seen the video,
Like
where
yeah.
people were actually explaining why furries are important and why they're here, and this guy was practically crying, it sounded like, and shouting at the top of his lungs why they're important. And actually, see, furries have conventions where they raise money for charities and all that.
Yeah, all the money goes to
donate.
charity.
Yeah.
And all other people can do is just make fun of them for doing what they want.
I actually have a strong opinion about charities, because I might have false information, but if you look at with like certain countries, like you know the what's the country that kind of barely sustain itself?
I was gonna say Prussia, but Prussia is wiped out.
Well, at least there's a what's it called? I forgot the word. Charity for like
Kids,
for
like,
lands and even to sustain kids so they can actually have better care in the countries.
in like the country, yeah.
And there are so many people that are so willing to gift or give them money that I'm really surprised that it doesn't seem to change. Nothing really seems to change. Maybe small bits are being changed, but with how much money, how many people there are on Earth, you would assume there goes a lot of money into those charities. So I still
want to say like at least half $100,000.
probably more.
At least.
I think probably more. I don't know, but it doesn't.
Yeah.
It just doesn't seem like.
Maybe more. I'm just saying that's at the very least of what's possible. If it's like MFF, then I would assume like a lot more money then, because that's one of the biggest ones.
Yeah, but look at like how long has the cancer charity been going on? Like to for people trying to figure out how to remove it and help it be gone pretty much.
A long time.
Exactly, and how there has probably so much money gone into that charity, and it doesn't seem like much has changed for it.
Yeah, but you gotta also think, like,
Yeah, of course, they have to sustain the charity, otherwise they cannot keep raising money. But yeah,
yeah, but then again, like, on the other hand, the furries know, like, if this is going to either Red Cross or this is going to kids that are actually starving, that are in need.
yeah. Was dat in chat? Was dat high in chat?
Dog cat.
Oh, hi, dog cat. But yeah, but also the amount of bullying or the amount of hate a community can also cause the community to lose members, I would say. Because let's say if one furry were bullied by a lot of people, he would start feeling unsure about his decision, and would probably start hating it somewhere just because of the amount of
Pressure.
There was a good video, like Mass, or like he's in a art community, and he made a really good video about how he hates himself, he hates himself because he's black. Not really, but he's black, and has started to hate his skin tone because of the amount of people making fun of his culture and his
color scheme, which is right.
and his yeah. So,
it isn't right though.
It isn't right.
They're making fun of him because of that.
It is definitely not right. It shouldn't be happening, but people even make jokes about him, like his culture is, I don't remember, but I think there was at least, like, you might have made like, he works in like a hospital, I think, or something like that, and one person made a joke about it, and he, without second thought, he just instantly replied with a joke back. That's pretty much just as defense. He pretty much just instantly jokes about his own culture as a defense to deal with all that hate and all that pain.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's definitely happening to all different kind of communities. I highly doubt there's one community that doesn't happen to.
We're just in the fire. You don't see us.
Well, I can see the smoke, so.
We are mostly silly, me and Gabe. We love to mess around and just hang out. And, yeah.
The person editing this clip just to make it sound more out of context.
Shut up, Nick. You're the person who's editing the clip.
No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm too lazy to edit, and I don't have enough storage for my phone for that.
I don't like people who hate on other
Chloe,
people.
stop it.
Yeah. Like,
She said no. No, you won't stop.
There will definitely be
You
more
won't stop?
discussion. There will definitely be more discussion tables like this, where we will talk about how black people are being mistreated and how gay people are being mistreated. Or
Actually, we actually have a gay person as a friend, like really close.
we shouldn't fight him for the next discussion table.
Oh yeah, we should. We should invite him.
So we have definitely repeated. Yeah, that he's also right. But we have pretty much said it, repeated ourselves a couple times now, that making fun of some people, of a person, just because they wanna be themselves, and they show. In some people you can definitely see. Sorry to interrupt, but my mind is hopping to Arc. You mind hopping to Arc? Oh well, maybe in a minute. But what was I saying?
We're probably gonna do the first survival stream. So if anything negative happens, you could probably hop in there as well, Nick. And
Yeah, but what did I say before that? Because I was saying
about
something.
repeating ourselves and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's just not right that you make fun of people just because of them being themselves.
Yeah. Honestly, I think it's wrong, to be honest.
It is. Well, there are definitely people that think it's right. Well, there's not much to say now. I think we already have made it pretty clear our opinions about it. Unless anyone has still something left to say about it.
Just people, whenever you see a furry, like if it's anywhere in the street or anything, just tell them. No, just tell them.
Hey.
I hope you have a good day, and keep doing what you're doing.
And if you dislike them, just leave it
Just
be.
don't talk to them.
Just leave it be. Let them be. Yeah.
Let them do what they want to do.
There's no point of if you to give it to do something about it. Cause it's just as you have your weird hobbies. So do they. So do I. And there's no point of making fun of it.
Yeah.
That's an expensive hobby.
Just remember, if some put you in a bad situation doesn't mean all are against you. Always ask for help
And
if
plus,
needed.
fursuit makers actually
Yeah.
make a living off of this.
That's true. That's very true.
Like more than doctors, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like one of the most famous YouTubers of the phase, Dusha Wolf, and he got his suit made by a place called Morpholus, and he's been I've been aspiring to be like him, mainly because he I'm pretty sure was a former NASA employee. He's been deaf since birth, and he still has become one of the most popular.
Furries there.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah. So
Honestly, like, plus, especially with furries, with like people with disabilities and all that, it makes me feel happy. You know, it
they
just.
some furries wanna do something. I think most of the community pretty much just shows kindness, and of course there are those that just want to make fun of it. And that's I think that's mainly the ones that just spread the rumor. They only wear the suits for. Yeah.
Yeah, people have made. Nah, I'm not gonna lie, people have made furry porn before. But
there's
again,
a lot out there.
Yeah.
There's a lot of regular stuff out there as well.
Yes, that I find a lot as well.
Yeah, you can find porn of anything now, especially with Rule 34.
Especially with El Delphine. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, you're not exactly wrong, but...
Sucking on a banana.
We're not talking about that. We're not talking about that.
Nick's just like,
yeah, pretty much.
Child.
And it wasn't even you that seen the video, it was ill.
Shut up. We're not talking about this.
It was ill.
We're not talking about it.
Who said we're not talking about it?
Me. Anyways,
Why aren't you reversing the pattern?
Cause I like it like this.
Hi.
It's your OCD getting you.
Anyways,
Is your OCD getting you?
Yeah.
I think that's pretty much all there is left to say about it.
God, I feel like people are just gonna make comments about me having my OCD and having it straight like this, and Gabe's like, "What? Is your OCD messing with you?" And I'm like, "Yeah, leave me alone." Stop it!
Stop it!
Stop it, Ron. Oh.
Stop!
Stop!
Anyways, like if the video, if you agree with
Gabe, you made it uneven.
what we're saying about furries. Of course, this is the first time we're doing this. Of course, we're not gonna really be knowing. Motherfuckers. Let me talk.
No.
No, let him talk. Let him talk.
I keep forgetting what I'm saying. Of course, you have it's fine if you have your opinion, but just keep it for yourself. You don't have to like furries. You don't have to. But you don't have to tell them to pretty much just fuck themselves.
You don't have to hate them for no reason. All you have to do is tolerate them. That's all we're asking.
You don't have to do much. You just let them be.
If you don't like them, just tolerate them. You don't have to like them. You just
Can't beat him, join him.
Oh my.
No.
Yeah, and a
no,
lot
no.
of them do.
Orange, yellow, green, blue, and purple. Okay.
You don't have to like you don't have to, but you also don't have to say anything about it. Just let it be.
And
Anyways.
if you do come across someone like you're okay with being a furry, it's like, oh hey, I like your costume, your suit, you know? How much did it cost? How'd you make it? You know?
$5,000.
Yeah.
So, of course, if you like the video, you know what to do. I'm not gonna. I don't think I have to say anything about this. Of
Hit
course.
that little button.
No.
Hit that like button.
Hit that like button in the face. Oh god, what are we doing with our life?
Becoming cringy YouTubers now.
No.
Yeah.
No.
We can't become the cringy one. We can't become the cringy one.
But
Okay.
I think we've
But
already
hit
gotten
the down
past
button.
that, though.
what?
Let's be honest with ourselves here.
I'm making the roof rainbow.
I'm gonna hit the down button. Of course, share the video if you.
Interesting.
But of course, if you, of course, share the video if you want to. Like the video if you want to. Subscribe to the channel if you want to.
What he's really saying, share the video to everyone you know. No, I'm just kidding.
No. I'm not gonna force you to do anything. All up to you. Everything is free. And if you don't, you can always. No, hold up.
Everything is free. Everything is
That's how
free.
life is, Nick.
Hold up.
Something ain't right.
Okay, not everything is free, but at least liking, subscribing, and ringing the bell is free.
Okay, force people.
Everything is free. Poor people, then I shouldn't be living here in the streets then.
Well, technically, yes, actually.
I
'cause
also don't like the people that say if you're homeless, just buy a house.
that is so
Face
fucking
palm.
dumb. That pissed me off. I saw a video about it, and it pissed me off so much.
Okay.
If you're homeless, buy a house. Homeless people. Boy.
Excuse me.
If you're homeless, just buy a house. Boy!
Boy, if you don't get
Pretty sure if they wanted to buy a house, they already would have.
But
Right.
actually, even if every poor person was able to get a house, eventually there would still be poor people on the streets, because eventually there would not be enough room. They would have to make more houses, cut down more trees, forests and stuff like that, just to make more houses, so more poor people can live in those.
Yeah.
The Earth is of course overpopulated.
Oh, not yet.
Not yet, but
Just wait to the
We're
future generation.
yeah.
In my biology class, I literally talked about fucking overpopulation, and when we get like quite a lot older, we're gonna see our population double. And we've already got like 7.8 billion people, so if it doubles, we're gonna have like 15 billion people. And past the carrying capacity, then we're gonna have to deal with a bunch of disease that's gonna kill like
Most of the people.
billions of people
Like the Black
to level
Death.
it out. And then it's
Corona.
and then it's just going to keep
Cannibalism
over and
solves
over again.
overpopulation and world hunger. It does. I'm not gonna say that you're wrong, but
I'm not gonna say you're right either.
yeah.
What is Azrael doing? No.
Anyways, I already said everything. I'm gonna end the stream now before we carry on. This.
Meowing, okay.
Yeah.
Anyways, see you in the next video. I don't know what the next video will be, but we'll see. See you next time.